I'm here at Iron Creek Trailhead in the Southern Hills. There is an Iron Creek Trail up Spearfish Canyon, but I'm at the one off of Highway 16A, kind of near Keystone tonight. It's about 5:30. I decided to be a responsible adult and get some laundry done, get the house clean before I came down here. It was like 100 degrees earlier today, and when I pulled in the parking lot here, it said like 90 degrees, so it has cooled down a little bit, but not a lot. But this trail follows the creek most of the way, crosses back and forth across it, so hopefully it'll just continue to cool off, and we'll see how it goes. So because it's so hot today and this trail follows along the creek, I decided to try hiking in my hiking sandals, which I think I've only ever done that like on Devil's Bathtub Trail because you actually have to walk through the water there. So I did bring my tennis shoes in my backpack though, in case it doesn't work out with the sandals. But for all you foot fetish weirdos, you can Venmo me later. Just kidding about the weirdos part. We're very inclusive here at Trail Addict, but not kidding about the Venmo part. The last time I had hiked this trail was last fall sometime, and this trail is really beautiful in the fall with all these, I don't know if they're aspen or birch. My friend Tim told me the secret to remember if they're aspen and birch, and I forgot what it is. But anyways, the colors on this trail are really beautiful in the fall. So if you have a chance to hike it this fall or in the fall, or really anytime, it's beautiful now. It's green and there's lots of wildflowers, of course, but it is really a nice trail in the fall. So if you guys watched my video on the Sturgis City Dams Trail, I talked about bringing a friend to break the spider webs on the thick areas of the trail. I highly recommend bringing someone with you just to make them break through the spider webs. Bring someone, maybe someone you don't really care for that much, make them go first. So I just literally walked into a spider web with a big old spider on it. I threw the camera. I wasn't recording at the time, but so hopefully it looks like the camera's still working or my phone's still working for taking videos, but my heart's still beating fast, so I hate spiders. I'm right at about 2 miles in, and I came to this bridge, and you can see behind me these rocks, and the creek is real slow. You can wade in right there. It's really pretty right here in this area, and actually this whole hike has just been gorgeous. It's still a little bit warm. I don't know if you can tell I'm glistening, but the sun's just kind of peeking through the trees, so it actually feels pretty good. I'm glad I wore the sandals. They're doing great. I can stick my toes in the water, cool them off, and should be another, I think it's about a quarter mile before the turnaround point, but this is a great place to stop and take a break and get some water and enjoy the scenery. So just got back to the trailhead where we started. My Strava says it's about 5.5 miles. So I don't know if I was doing a little bit more back and forth walking on the way out there, because it said I was at 2.9 when I got to the turnaround point. So somewhere between 5.5 to 5.8 miles, I'd say this trail is. It's pretty flat. There isn't a lot of climb there. I'll have to look at my Strava later, or I'll link the trail page to trailaddict.com to the Iron Creek Trail, and it'll give you all the info there, the climb, the distance, directions to the trailhead if you want to do this trail. It's great. My boys actually love this trail. Anything that, you know, they cross the creek and stuff they can jump off of and that kind of thing they love. practice their parkour skills, you know. And you obviously don't have to do the whole thing. If 5.5 or 5.8 miles is a little too far for you, just go in as far as you feel comfortable and turn around. I'm planning to do this one in the fall. I'll bring you guys with me. Like I said, this is a great one for color changing. The leaves in the fall and stuff is really nice. There is, I think, 11 creek crossings, but as I've said before, counting is hard, so don't hold me to that number. Most of them have little bridges or boards across. There's a couple that you kind of have to step across rocks, but it's not difficult at all. There isn't a lot of jumping. But if you do find yourself getting a little off balance when you're walking across those boards, the trick is don't look straight down at your feet. Especially with the water flowing underneath, it can set your balance off a little bit. So just when you're crossing them, just look up, like towards where you're going, towards the shore on the other side, and that should help if you're having any balance issues walking across those things. So yeah, we're back at my vehicle, and I'm gonna get my snack. And like I said, this trail is really beautiful this time of year, but I'm looking forward to doing it again in the fall. Right now there's still wildflowers. You're gonna hear me talking about wildflowers probably on every trail I do until they go away, because it's so unusual this late in the season to still have so many flowers blooming. So the rain has been great for the wildflowers and keeping everything green, and so it's just beautiful. And saw lots of deer and chipmunks and all kinds of stuff. It's so calm and peaceful, and no one else on the trail, so it's been a great evening.